it's Laura. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. We just did the May garden tour last week, but there are a few things that are new this week that are blooming. So I thought we'd go around the garden and have a little share. So let's go. First of all, you probably saw behind me, but the alliums are in bloom. They look amazing. I think they might be my favorite bulb for sure. These ones are blooming. I do have some giant allium planted in a different bed, and those did not come up yet. I don't know if they have a different bloom time. I don't really remember. I planted them last year, but these are looking fantastic. Get a little closer for you. Hello, gorgeous. And I also have a bunch of black pansies and violas in this bed. And they're all looking really good. It's been really chilly. So like for the rest of this week, I think the high is like 65. It's so cold. It feels like April should have, you know? And April totally felt like March should have. So we're just like a month behind on everything right now. And I know I didn't show you guys the Cauldron Planter because it really didn't have much going on. But let's take a look. I did pick up these red celosia. I think I'm going to add some orange as well. So right now I have this one. And this is just like the normal kind that I usually get from the nursery every year. And then I did grow some from seed. These are supposed to get a lot bigger. I think they're called like giant red. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll see if I can find the seed packet and pull that up. I did end up taking out that Artemisia that was in here. I just thought it was taking up too much room. But the allium, the Alium is starting to bloom. So I'm just going to encourage it to spill over. So it's starting to fill out, starting to look better. I really do like it here. But I also think that it needs a little bit more. There's also some lettuce. I did plant some red lettuce in here also, like way earlier in the season, but they just kind of started popping up. So it'll fill out even more. And then look at these. Excuse me. These are the Bachelors Buttons. These are the black ones. I grew them from seed. They were doing great, and then I planted them out early, and the groundhog came by and ate them all down to nubs, just like she did last year. But look, they're back and they're doing fine. Better than fine. She's like my little helper. So they all look really good. And I am just thrilled about that. The weigela are also all in bloom right now. This is the other spot that I had giant allium in. It's like right here. I'm not sure why I didn't come back. I don't know. But this weigela is in bloom. Kind of sporadic blooming on this. But it's still beautiful, yeah. And this behind it is a Solomon seal, I believe. This is like grows wild. It's one of those spring ephemerals, I think. It's gorgeous. And the pond is coming along. My husband is working really hard on digging it out. We just have to get a pond liner and get the rocks situated and everything. It's not as hard as we thought it was going to be. So that's great. I wanted to show you guys, we got this thing, whatever this is, from you know where, the swap shed. It's like a, I thought maybe like an ancient, not ancient, but a vintage like ice cream maker or something. Because it's got the crank on the top. The bottom opens. Anyway, I thought this would be fun for like a chipmunk or a squirrel to make a little house in. So I put it at the top of this. This is like an electrical situation because we used to have the pool over here. And look what happened. There's a bunch of sticks inside. I did not put them in there. Look at this. So someone is doing something with it. I'm not sure what. There's a zip tie in there. That's because it's like holding this on. But there's never anybody in there when I come over. But there's been more sticks added. This little guy I got. Him and his wife, I guess, at the flea market. And I just thought they were so cute. He's giving like Santa, right? But I like him for all year round. So he's gonna be sitting with that little house. This is another of the weigela. This one is Wine and Roses from Proven Winners. Just absolutely loaded with buds. I think this is its 3rd year. You know what they say. It's, I don't know, you guys tell me. 1st year, sleep. 2nd year, creep. 3rd year, leap. I got it. Anyway, I have one more of these. Let's go have a look at her. And here's the other one. It's not in as good of shape because this whole area is kind of a mess. But she's still gorgeous. They're kind of like a low plant, huh? Our first scabiosa bloom of the season. I love scabiosa because they're so whimsical. Hopefully there will be a lot more to come. I did start a bunch from seed and they got eaten just like the Bachelors Buttons did. But I think some of them are coming back, and then I planted more seeds, but I don't know if those will come up. But hopefully we'll have a lot more scabiosa later in the season, I hope. So that's pretty much it for today. I am working on a project over there. I don't know if you can see. We're going to switch out the screen door. I'm going to make a video about that. It's going to be cool. I have like a project in mind for it, so that'll be fun. But there's just not really a whole lot going on right now. Like I said, it's been chilly. So hopefully it will warm up soon. I am ready. I'm ready for some warmth. We got Memorial Day coming up. And it's going to be cold, I feel like. Hopefully it'll warm up. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to spring. Or actually, yeah, well, mid-spring now. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for joining me. Bye.